What's the true value of pussy? And if you can't tell me the true value of pussy in general, in a whole, what is your value? Do you know? Or is there one? Like, what do you put your pussy at a value? Like, if a nigga pay you for some bills, is it, worth your pussy? Or if a nigga take you on a couple trips, because last conversation was, if a nigga take you on some trips, is it mandatory for that nigga to get laid? And I was surprised that more bitches was saying, yeah, it's mandatory to give up the pussy. And I always thought that pussy was never mandatory. So now I just want to know, like, what's the true value of it? Is it worth a couple trips, or is it worth a bill or two? Like, what is the most a motherfucker got to give you before it's mandatory for you to pussy? Whenever the fuck you feel like it. It's just whenever the fuck you feel like it. That's what you would think. But I was told that it was mandatory if a nigga take you on a couple trips to give up pussy. That's if you got plans for it. If you already plan to give him the pussy? Mm-hmm. Words don't have a price, is what you're saying? Do what I want with it. You do what you want with it, so sometimes there's a price. How much is too much, or how much is never too much? It's never too much. This whole set is never too much. Me personally, I don't think that my pussy has a price. I get this motherfucker when I feel like it. I done had motherfuckers spend a lot of shit, and I done gave it to motherfuckers who ain't never bought me nothing. That's it. Whatever you want to do with that motherfucker. So me personally, there's no value on that shit. I figure like my pussy is a reward. It's a reward. It don't got no value. I'm not gonna give you no pussy just because you paid a couple bills. Right. I mean, my time paid for that. But if I want to give you some because you paid a fucking bill, okay, yep. Oh, so you give incentives. You give incentives. Meaning, like, it's not, I wouldn't say it's a tip, but, this it's like a slide under this table. Or that's what I got. See, how much you didn't let go for just to obtain some pussy? I mean, so far, what's the going rate for that shit for niggas? See, I don't know for bitches, because I feel like bitches shouldn't be just giving it up for no price. But what's the going rate? Or it's just whatever a motherfucker need at the time. Whatever you need at the time. I'm just saying, because it got to be a minimum rate. And I don't say the 40, because I thought the 40 was a joke. The 40 got to be a joke. I know ain't nobody taking the 40. Like, they can't just value pussy at the 40. And you can't say, oh, he paid my bills, or oh, he paid that, because that should be the incentive of, like, fucking with me. Like, you should want to make sure I'm straight. That's part of making sure I'm straight, or making sure that I don't need nobody else for the shit. You get me? Or I don't know, that's just me. These motherfuckers be gobbling it up for some za. Not the za. No, but sucking dick and giving up pussy is different. A lot of people think that sucking dick is okay versus giving up some pussy. I heard back in the day, giving up pussy was way more sacred than giving up head. Is head just some random thing? Like, yeah. Oh. In the straight community, head is a random thing. You can't put a price on puss, to be honest. Any man that really fucks with you gonna make sure you straight, even if you're not smashing. Right, so they're not paying for pussy. If a motherfucker fuck with you, even if you're not giving them no pussy, they're not paying for pussy. They're paying for time. They're paying for companionship. That is not necessarily paying for pussy. That's why I say you can't pay a couple bills. For me, it's just me. But you got weed pussy, $40 pussy, $20 pussy, begging pussy, and should I continue? You can't put your mouth on anybody. You can't, but a lot of people take giving head easier than fucking. Is that a universal going rate of $40, like you can get $40 pussy, $20 pussy, like that's the minimum wage lining of that shit. Even though mine has no price, I'm pretty sure if I was to set a price, you know, it wouldn't be no 40 or 20. It is, you would be surprised the shit he hear. I'd be like, dog, you have it in for a biggie bag at Wendy's, the fuck? But no, I'm just saying, like, that's not paying for pussy. That's an exchange. You know what I mean? That was a fair exchange. If that's what y'all talked about, if I buy you something to eat, is, you know what I mean? It's okay, I give him some pussy. I don't look at it like that. You know what I mean? I don't know, because mine is for free. I ain't even gonna lie. I get my shit free. I done gave it to motherfuckers who bought me the world, and I done gave it to motherfuckers who ain't bought me shit but a good time. Nothing but a good time. I look at my shit as a reward. It's a reward. And if you don't feel like your shit is a reward, what's the price? And you can't say bill. That's why I'm in food pussy. And I mean, you talking about them hoes who always cooking them good meals? Is that what you call food pussy? Like, wait, no. What's food pussy? Pussy where you take that hoe out on a date and she give you some pussy, like, and you take her to go eat. That's it. I'm lost at what food pussy. She always come around with a plate or something. What is food pussy?
Feed you and get some pussy.
Oh, you just automatically, you feed me and you voila pussy? Mm-hmm. Oh no. You can't settle for a meal? A meal, baby? You've lowered the standards of the puss to a meal? Like, what do niggas value pussy? Like, I can understand, like, some niggas done kill for it, they done steal for it, they done raped it and strong arm for it. I just feel like, what is the real true value of pussy if motherfuckers feeling like you call it the low, it's so much out here who will give me some pussy, oh, it's only $40. Like, what's the real true value of that shit?
It's supposed to be a temple and it's supposed to be for sale.
It's supposed to be a temple and not for sale. Mm-hmm. But these hoes is letting everybody in and they charging a fee.
That's them.
They charging a slight fee.
They don't give a fuck about themselves. So what's the value of yourself? Then fuck the pussy, your whole your mind, body, and soul. What's the value?
All I can say is y'all are oversaturating the pussy out here in the game. Like,
yeah.
The system is so oversaturated with pussy, it's ridiculous. Like, it's at this point now, anybody feel like they can go get them a pussy. No disrespect to my transgenders, no disrespect to none of them. I fully love everybody, and this platform is literally for everybody to have just a good time. You know what I mean? No judgment away, but state your opinion so everybody can understand everybody's viewpoints, because we have to always understand everybody not gonna think the same. So I just feel like y'all oversaturated the game with pussy. It's so oversaturated that now you can go buy a pussy, you can go buy a pocket pussy, a mechanical pussy, you know, you can go buy crackhead pussy. It's just so much pussy out here and it's being oversaturated. Like, motherfuckers is out here doing too much. Cause I just want to have a good time with mine. You don't gotta pay me for mine. When I'm ready to get mine up, you don't gotta pay me for it. Cause I'm trying to enjoy what I'm trying to do. I don't know no other way to say it, but I'm trying to enjoy it. And I feel like you giving me money for it is putting pressure that it gotta be, you know, I gotta give you what your money's worth. If I give it to you for the free, I feel like you shouldn't be fucked up if it's bad. If it's bad, you shouldn't just never talk about it again. Let's block it out. So you're supposed to have it for a good time. And I feel like if you pay me, you putting way too much pressure on it. Way too much pressure. I feel like I gotta give you your money's worth. The 40 is way too low. I think the minimum should at least come up to a good hundo. You should at least, if you gonna think you gonna go just buy some cooch, you should be like, the minimum going is a hundo. This $40 rumor, it should be stopped. It should be stopped. I ain't selling no coochie, but on behalf of all the bitches who are selling coochie and they don't have a representative here right now, I figure that the minimum wage of the 40 should go up to $100. You should always, if you're going to pay for it, you should always have $100 to spare.
the 40, the 20, or, you know, trying to lowball and give people the 80. All that's fucked up. Don't devalue it. It's already so many people who will give it to you for free. Don't put them people who are trying to work for their livelihood in a bad position. Don't do that. Don't deserve that because they using their leg to get what they want.
What's the last leg?
They cooch, they puss, they fat ma, they all that. That's the last leg. That should be your last resort to help you get back on your feet. If you are a woman, that should be your last resort. If you own one, if you've gotten a clean title to one, you should not. Niggas love a good deal, so that's understandable. And that's why a lot of you motherfuckers be always fucked up and burnt and in bad situations where y'all getting set up or getting used by a bitch because it's being too oversaturated in the game that people feel like you can get a deal off of it. You should never get a deal. I figure even crackheads should not even be giving out no deal on that shit. It goes for $100 and you shouldn't accept nothing less. $100, you should at least put me in the triple digits on what we doing. You know what I mean? Put me in the triple digits. Double digits is a far cry of I need that money or I'm finna die. Like never, I'm just really trying to get my hair done or I'm trying to pay my bills. There's people that will pay your bills without you having to give up cooch. There's people that'll send you money for sending in your dirty panties. It's motherfuckers who will give you money for like feet pictures. Like, you cannot tell me that pussy value is lower than feet pics. Y'all let feet pics and dirty panties beat out actual puss. That's the real cry for help. And we all need to figure out what is your value. I'm not judging you guys. But in my opinion, I feel like a bill or two ain't it. I feel like a brand new car ain't it. Maybe a brand new house, you deserve to give up your put and go find somebody else put to join in so you can offer it off as a bundle deal. Yeah, for a house. It's bad enough the game in the field is oversaturated. I mean, there's so many lesbians. Like it was a real low quantity on good bitches. Even if the bitch didn't have no job or didn't have no house or nothing like that, like you would still fight for this bitch because it was a real low quantity on good hoes. Like now, pussy is just everywhere. I've been off the market for a long time, so I don't really know the true value. That's why I'm trying to ask, like, I'm not trying to go back to the market, but I'm just saying, like, what should I be looking at for the minimum wage? Because I believe when I become like 70 or 80, if I still ain't, you know, as fine as I am right now, I might pay a couple little bitches if I ain't with nobody. I probably wouldn't want to fuck because I probably be too, like, my heart probably be a little bad. I ain't trying to, like, kill myself. But I pay you a couple dollars to let me fill you up. I'll be a helping stool. I'm not going to try to take care of a bitch because I've never been one of them types. But I can do a fair exchange. Let me give you a couple dollars to fill on that shit. A little opportunity you can't pass up. You know, like, little stuff like that. Probably pay me a little tenderoni when I get older. It's okay. It's okay. We're all going to go through those stages.
So why would you want to buy some shit if you don't know the value of some
I'm
shit?
not buying no pussy. I'd never buy no pussy.
you would.
I just said I wouldn't buy no pussy. I said I'd give a fair exchange.
That's buying.
different. No, it's not.
You giving is
No, it's not.
It's giving. That's
No, it's
buying.
not.
Like,
What I'm telling you, there's no fair exchange
you
with
put-
pussy. I'm not
if you
asking for
put-
no pussy.
You like what you asking for?
You know, I probably want to dibble dabble a little bit. You know, let me like
bitch some money to give you some head.
No, I like I said, I probably wouldn't even want to go that far in the whole sexual scene because I'm probably 78. No, I wouldn't even say 70 because 70-year-olds look good. I'm going to say 80. I'm going to say like 80, 90. And, you know, I'm still moving and grooving. Yeah, I can't go get the bitches on my own good looks no more. Yeah, I'm going to go pay a bitch. I don't want to have sex, but bitch, I want to pay, give you like a bill or like a phone bill or a light bill, like just one. Not a bunch of them, just one, like a couple $100 here and there, you know, to like fill you up, you know, play with the pussy every once in a while or something like that. I'm old and I'm pretty sure I'll be like a perv.
So you won't be tricking?
It's not tricking. It's a fair exchange. Like, I'm not gonna be one of them.
You ain't getting nothing. You playing with somebody's cat.
That's what I want, though. That's why I'm saying it's a fair exchange. So y'all take it too far. That's not tricking, because I'm not finna go out here and just buy you stuff because in hopes of me getting what I want. No, I'm not paying for, like, I'm not giving you money just like, are you getting an allowance or something, baby girl? No. No, that ain't what it is. Though it's not. It's a once in a while when I'm in the mood and I want to be old and
perfect. Bitch, and still send me my money or whatever you gonna.
Yeah, when the time comes. When the time comes, I got the hundo. I figured that the minimum wage should be a hundo. It lets the receivee know that you really want some Gucci. And you know that you should get your money's worth for the hundo, because you got to come up on the hundo. For if a hundo ain't shit to you, you should be giving off multiple hundos, because hundos ain't shit. But if you actually want cooch, I think you should pay $100. $100 ain't bad. The 40, the 80, the 60, I am appalled at y'all. I'm appalled. See, I'm not selling mine, so a motherfucker can't offer me shit for mine. I gotta, you know, this motherfucker gotta choose you like the motherfucking flavor of love. I choose you. You, bitch. My shit gotta choose you. You can't choose it, because it don't work like that. It don't work like that. Sometimes it don't even be wanting to do nothing at all. But that's why I'm saying I can never pay for it. How can you let feet pics, dirty panties outbe pussy? So who should I blame for this? Is it the straight people? Should I blame for this? Is it the lesbians? No, it can't be the lesbians. I hope lesbians not out here paying for pussy. Lesbians shouldn't even know that it's a $40 island. You think lesbians paying for pussy?
Yeah. What? Anybody, like, you feel like it's a fair exchange? Everybody doing it.
No, fair exchanges. Pussy should never be be equivalent to a fair exchange.
Sometimes it is.
No. It should always be a tip or a reward. That means
some of these hoes
you gotta.
It's a fair.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm telling you, bitch.
It's ridiculous. I'm appalled. Like, no bullshit. I'm literally appalled. Like, don't get me wrong. I know some people do it. I don't judge. But I'm appalled that is like the norm. Like, no, that should only be, I'm finna get put out. They finna throw my stuff out tomorrow. Not because, like, oh, I'm finna just get his boy some pussy and he finna pay my bills. Like,
bitch, everybody and they fucking mama is doing. Why these hoes talking to niggas feel like, oh, bitch, you gotta have some money to fuck with me. Bitch, why? What is I'm paying for? Oh, you need help with your bills? Oh, okay, bitch, you gotta give me something for that.
That's crazy. A motherfucker, if they fuck with you, they should want to help you. If a motherfucker don't want to help you,
like that.
If motherfuckers don't want to help you, they don't fuck with you like that. That's why I say pussy should always be a tip or for free. It should never have a value unless you on your last leg. That's in my opinion.
And niggas sit there and dodge in it too. It ain't
because Brody,
because niggas sit there and figure, oh well, bitch, if I'm gonna pay this, bitch, you gonna have to give me some cat. If I take you out on a dinner, I gotta give me some cat. If I take you out, and it ain't no mandatory shit. It's a fair exchange.
That's not a fair exchange.
Consider it a fair exchange.
That's not a fair exchange.
That's what they gotta return. That's what they wanted.
That's not a fair exchange. And niggas should be more highly of themselves as well too, because offering dick ain't no fair exchange.
To some bitches, it is.
It's not, and it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. If you want time, say you want time. If you wanna, you know what I mean? Just
people pay for time too.
Pay for time. You know what I mean? I can understand motherfuckers paying for time because it's short. It's short. It's short.
That shit, you should want to give motherfuckers time regardless.
It's short. No, right. my thing. And that's why people give it to those who they want for free.
People don't value their cat because...
And people value their time. And that's what I'm saying. People value their time. Why did that shit become over? Like, don't get me wrong. Time has always been over pussy because, like I said, it's short. You know what I mean? So you should make a motherfucker pay for a time that they wasted. If you didn't learn a lesson out of this shit, a motherfucker actually literally wasted your time. A motherfucker need to pay for that.
Can't get it back. It's over.
But pussy, come on now. You should be wanting to give that shit freely. Not to say it like that, because it should be a reward. A motherfucker who will really want that shit should enjoy it. They should want to keep coming back. They should want to, let the world know the world about you. I want motherfuckers to tell the world about me.
That's a relationship.
Is it? Do it gotta be?
Mm-hmm.
Do it gotta be?
And bitch, if I'm not in a relationship with you and we doing some sneaky shit, or we just doing the shit because we just met, bitch, and I don't have no business with you, you don't have no business with me, bitch, but we doing it. Bitch, what's this fair exchange? What is I'm getting out of it?
The fair exchange is for what?
Whatever it is, my conversation. What is I'm getting out of this?
What? You get your bills paid. You get a brand new car. You get clothes. You get shoes. You get a purse. That's a fair exchange. Shit that lose value once it's given away is a fair exchange for that. Pussy is never
a waste of time too.
Conversation isn't a waste of time.
It is.
No.
It is. If you value your motherfucking time, bitch, that's a waste of fucking time.
Conversation is how human beings connect through conversation.
Nope.
If we can't connect, conversation should be also, is something that should also be done freely. Just if you want to get to know somebody, if you trying to just, not. That's why I said if you're not trying to get to know nobody, you trying to come in and do what you got to do, then you pay for that. Cause you putting pressure on motherfuckers to give them your money's worth.
Pressure who? Shit.
The pressure. It's the pressure.
It ain't the pressure. Money, you need some money, bitch. What else you got? What are you gonna give me that you gonna want to get this money? What did you give me?
So you mean to tell me?
What you gonna do?
Let me just say. Let's just say it was okay and you was out here buying dick, right? If you gave a motherfucker $100 for some dick and you wanted the dick that night, it should have been your money's worth, right?
It's supposed to be.
Right. How can you give your money? It's not a fair exchange. It's not exchange because I'm finna give you more than what your $40 was giving.
What was that? Would be?
Huh?
What would that be?
If I'm finna give you some cooch, bitch, I'm finna give you some cooch.
Because you going around, you said the same shit.
I'm finna give you some cooch. That's not a fair exchange. A fair exchange is like a motherfucker doing all that without no cooch. That's not no fair exchange. A fair exchange is...
I ain't getting nothing out of it.
Yes, you are. You're getting companionship. You're getting a peace of mind. You're getting enjoyment. You're getting fulfillment. You're getting... I'm filling a cavity, baby.
What if that is not agreed upon? What if that is not communicated on? What if that is not what is...
I figure like if a motherfucker want to honor, loyalty, trust, respect, love, and passion, my point.
That's something you want. That's something you want.
That's the value of pussy. What he's saying is that's the value of pussy. Honor, loyalty, trust, respect, love, and passion.
That's yours.
And that's all shit that you should want to give freely. Right? That's his opinion. And you can't, I don't judge him for it. Nor do you knock him for it.
It's his opinion, but I'm saying that's what you add, that's what you want. That's what you're looking for.
No.
I want a companion, loyalty. Bitches come in with no strings attached. Bitch, I ain't got nothing string to you. Bitches, give me what you got.
Give you what you got.
And
what I got is I bring good conversation to the table. I bring good organization skills. I can do hair. I can bring all of that to the table. All of that you can pay for if you want. That's something that's a fair exchange. I can give you my what's the names for you? What's the things called? My talents. I can give you my talents, not give you my golden pie. For your little change.
Well, how you feel and what you think is a fair exchange, that would be something you will and how you will feel within yourself.
And that will come to a what's the name? That will come to a head with a person, you let you know who you dealing with. Because if a motherfucker jumps straight to the fact of like pussy is the equivalent to these bullshit ass accommodations you giving off, then yeah, that ain't a person you even need to be with. That ain't even no person you need to even try to get to know. That ain't even no person you should be trying to go on a date because you already know what a nigga head at. You know, nigga, you could have just said that all you really trying to do is just see what the pussy like. And I can let you know if I'm giving out freebies tonight. I can let you know if I'm giving out free samples. Because I don't really want to fuck with you like that. I want to sample what you got too. That's just a sample. I can understand if y'all, that is a fair exchange. Samples. I just want to sample. Let a motherfucker know you just want a sample. It's okay to ask for a sample.
That's what you want.
That's not what I want. That's what is the honest truth. And you can go up to a bitch and let her know, like, I literally just want a sample, baby. Hoes can understand. Hoes can understand, like, okay, am I giving out samples, or do a motherfucker gotta wine and dine me? Or do a motherfucker gotta give me the 40 or the 80? Or bless that minimum. The minimum should be $100. I'm throwing it out there to the committee. Whoever sat down and said 40 was the minimum, I'm helping them out. $100 should be the minimum. But yeah, that's the type of conversation. If a motherfucker come at you with that, I would rather a motherfucker want to come at me with the truth. Like, I just want to fuck. Don't get my hopes up, bitch. Okay, we just fucking.
Wasting time.
My point. Because now you not paying for pussy, you paying for my time. You paying for the shit that I've wasted. You know what I mean? That all that is what equates to some coin. Pay for my time. Pay for me to help me get ahead. You know what I mean? Pay for that. Not for no pussy. If pussy is all you want, everybody's selling that shit. And the more y'all keep putting a value on the shit, they assume every pussy got a value. Y'all can't do that.
Just don't put one on yours.
I don't. I give mine away free as a tip, incentive, as an award. You know, celebrate me, baby. And that be the real tea. Y'all can't put a value on the shit. And the moment y'all keep putting a value on the shit is when everybody gonna think it's a pure value on this shit. You know, motherfuckers need to start telling the truth. It's okay if you sell pussy. If you surviving off that shit, treat that shit like a real business. All prostitutes today, hire customers should give out W-2. The minimum wage go from 40 to 100. I think the highest customers deserve a W-2.
A W-2?
Yep. They can put that under charity.
Oh. Hey.
That's why I said to whoever set the minimum wage of pussy to $40, let's speak on it and raise it up to at least a minimum of $100. Put a motherfucker in the 3 digits. You know, let a motherfucker know that the puss was really worth it, that you really wanted it.
I know it's $1.
It's $1 now. As soon as you bust it, it's gone. It is gone. Give them people the fucking $100. So if you spend an adequate amount of money, you can get a W-2 and you can write that off as a charity.
Willing to give you some money for type of shit. Is that valued? Like, is that a fair exchange?
I don't know, cause I don't just like, I don't know. It's just more of a, I don't know how the conversation would go as far as when you finna pay for some pussy.
My point. We need to talk about this. If it's just about paying for it, don't say you paid my bills for some pussy because I feel robbed. I feel robbed.
Yeah, that's I don't get it. I would have to have a.
She said it's not a fair exchange.
It's not a fair exchange.
We never had to have a conversation like this. This was the plan from the beginning. So our plan was for me to give you some pussy, and then you was to pay my bills. And that's our plan from the beginning.
And that's you running that motherfucker like a business. That's you running that motherfucker like a business. Let's be clear. Let's be clear.
If you think that you finna just come off and be like, you know, you turned around and we start talking, and then you turned around and I told you about something like, oh, damn, I gotta go pay this fucking light bill. You turned around and give me $100 on my light bill, and then the next day you figure like you finna come over and fuck
that night or that day,
yeah,
right? Like that's a fair exchange. That's not a fair exchange.
Or before you give me the $100, you finna fuck me. If I'm not on that, I'm not on that.
That's
like,
not a fair
it's
exchange.
Not a fair exchange.
It's not a fair exchange.
No.
Not at all. And you can go on with that. Pussy or coochie, fat ma, cooter, man in the boat, the little whistle, all of that. Garfield, big fat ma that talk to you. That all of that should be a reward, incentive, or a tip. You should because you should want to enjoy it. How are you enjoying pussy you paid for? Because you are gonna always feel like you didn't get your money's worth. And you could have did a little more. She could have did a little more for about 40. It's like opening a surprise package if you ain't had it already. Right. But you paid for it. You paid for it. How are you really enjoying it?
If you had it already.
No, he said it's like a surprise if you haven't had it. Because you paid for it. But you paid for it, I understand. You got to really cherish it. But you're not going to never get your money's worth if you pay for it. Because you're going to want more.
Who's to say they get their money's worth?
What if they get their money's worth?
Yeah, no, who's to say they get their money's worth?
Oh, so what I'm saying is motherfuckers pull out the whole shebang for the money?
No, I'm saying it all depends on how that
I'ma feel robbed because I'ma feel like
it all depends on how that person feel at that time.
Nope, I'ma feel robbed because if I'm selling pussy and I don't got and you might
feel robbed if I gave you a price and you didn't give me what I asked. I feel robbed if I said.
You know the value afterwards, right? You know the value after. He said you gotta get the shit first, and then you know the value after.
No. What you say? He said he test drive you first. No,
he want to sample, and sometimes you can ask
when
the
you
bitch.
Go to that car dealership, what they got on there?
What?
What that car dealership got on there, bitch? A price. What do you mean? Bitch, you order that car dealership.
But you gotta leave your ID. But you gotta
right now.
But they let you test drive.
It's going for 2 G's, bitch. That says 20 G's on there. Ho, where you going with that?
No, but look. You can leave your driver's license. You can leave your driver's license and test drive it. That's why I said it's okay to ask for a sample. Some people are willing to give you a sample because they want to know what it's like too, if they even want to get to know you or waste their time on conversation.
That's the conversation.
No, because sometimes what if a motherfucker gave you real great conversation, boosted it up real bad, and when you did it, they gave you some coochie. What do you do now? I've wasted my time. I can't even take you serious. I don't know what to do with you. I don't know what to do with us. I don't know what to do with me.
Well, you shouldn't have been in there bargaining.
No.
Right? See? Have any of y'all sold pussy is what Joffrey said. No, I ain't never sold. I told you I've always given my shit away for free. I've given it away to people who've bought me plenty of gifts, and I've given it away to people who've bought me nothing but a good time. Didn't even pay for the hotel room.
I did something there afterwards and got the money. Like, oh.
No, that was now. If you give it, if you give it the puss away on your own free will, and after you've done a good motherfucking job, and you feel good about yourself because you just did a good job, and the motherfucker just give you money. That was the reward and the incentive. The money was because you already got your reward because you felt good. You did what you were supposed to do. You got what you came for. Now a motherfucker gave you. Now they gave you a tip, baby, and it's well obliged and appreciated. Now, if you get a round 2, it wasn't because of the money. It was because you know how to appreciate my reward.
Okay. And I'm hoping down the line that you feel generous again.
Baby, because if that's what I had to do and you already gave me a G, baby, I was just playing with you because I want to do what I want to do. Now I'm really finna give you a good time. Bitch, I might get my house now. Pussy is a fair game for a house. Sometimes you might even have to go out and find you another one, offer it as a bundle deal for a house. house.
I'm done.
A house is well deserved. It needs a reward.
Yeah.
If a motherfucker buy you a house, and I mean buy you a house and not just be on that bullshit with you where they get they self a house and tell you can go live in it. That does not equate. That does not equate. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all.